Hi, I'm Jo Burke, Business Development Manager for INS Lifeguard. INS Lifeguard started over 30 years ago with our sister company INS Healthcare. INS Lifeguard started around 18 years ago, providing medical monitoring and personal alarm systems to a wide range of clients, including retirement villages, Department of Veterans Affairs, and people in their own home. So today we'll start off talking about the products that you have installed in your home. Most retirement villages have an IP dialer and a standard transmitter, which can be worn either as a pendant or a wristwatch. Some villages may even have fixed call points, monitored smoke alarms, and full sensor pendants installed. When you press your button, your alarm call will go through to INS Lifeguard, where we are staffed by nurses 24 hours a day. The nurse will call you back and the IP dialer will answer automatically and in speaker mode. If you're able to talk to us and tell us what's happened, we will be able to send the appropriate response, whether that's an ambulance, a village staff member, or perhaps even a family member. If you press your button and there is no voice contact when the nurse calls you back, we will call an ambulance. So if you are outside or in the bathroom with the door closed, or if you're physically unable to speak to us, we will still send help. INS look after you in all sorts of emergency situations, obviously including medical emergencies, but as well as these, we look after you for things like security. So if you feel as though there is someone lurking around and is not supposed to be there, you can press your button and we will call the police for you. If you see a fire in the village or somewhere nearby, you can press your button and INS Lifeguard will call the fire brigade. Even after hours maintenance emergencies in the village, if a water pipe bursts, if there's a gas leak, even if you require a snake catcher, you can press your button and we will send help for you. In an emergency situation, INS Lifeguard will pass the security key holder code onto emergency services. The security key holder will be located around your site and these details are supplied to INS via your village protocol. INS Lifeguard also looks after you for non-emergency situations. If you're feeling generally unwell, we encourage you to press the button early to let us know. You may not need an ambulance straight away, but the nurse will be able to keep an eye on you. She may give you a call every hour, every 2 hours, whatever's needed for the situation. Particularly when you live alone, you can get quite anxious if you're feeling unwell. We also offer a 24/7 medical information line and chat line. The medical information line can be used for any general medical questions and the nurses can provide you with clinical advice. We also offer a 24-hour chat line that can be used for the lonely, the isolated, or even grieving. You can contact our nurse 24 hours a day by pushing your button just to have a chat. If we have sent you off to hospital, we will provide welfare checks for you when you return home. We will keep track of your progress whilst you're in hospital through the village staff and also through your family members. When you do come home, we'll make sure one of our nurses speaks to you, and if you need welfare checks, we can provide these for you. Your IP dialer works off a SIM card, which is the same technology as your mobile phone. The IP dialer already has the SIM card installed into it. Your IP dialer can work off an internet connection if you have one at home. It can hook up to your Wi-Fi or Ethernet. It also has a battery backup of up to 40 hours. So if you do have a power failure, it will continue to work for this time. The IP dialer home screen is divided into two sections. On the left-hand side, we have the help button, and underneath that will be a list of any messages or reminders that you have received. On the right-hand side, My Home button takes us to the home automation feature. My Health takes us to the telehealth feature. My Lifestyle takes us to internet services. And My Phone takes us to phone services. If you have your IP dialer connected to the internet, you can use it as a browsing device. There are features on it such as Facebook, Skype, email, and internet browsing. Through the IP dialer, you can also receive messages from your manager. These messages may include things like lunch in the community centre and can be sent to the group of residents or an individual resident. These messages can come through as text or as a voice message. This messaging system also includes evacuation alerts. So in the case of fire or flood, an evacuation alert can be sent to all residents simultaneously. A couple of reminders about using your INS Lifeguard system. If you have had an update to your medical information or your medications, please let INS Lifeguard know as soon as possible. If you have been to the doctor and he's put you on a new medication, when you get home, push your button and let the nurses know. They can update your files immediately, and we have this information on hand should we need to pass it on in an emergency. If you are going away, particularly if you have a monitored smoke alarm in your home, please let INS Lifeguard know. You can do this by pressing your button and telling the nurse that you're going away and when you're expected to be home. When you do get home, you can press your button again and tell the nurses what a lovely time you've had. You can also update your information through INS Lifeguard's online client portal. If you wish to find out more information about this, please contact INS Lifeguard. You and your family can then have access to this portal and you'll be able to update your own information. It's very important to test your alarm once a month. Testing your button is easy. It's just a matter of pushing the button on your portable transmitter. Wait for the nurse to answer you over the loudspeaker and then tell the nurse that you're just testing. It's very important to test once a month. It makes sure that all of the equipment is working well, but it also gives you a practice run. It's similar to doing a fire drill. You hope you never have to use it, but if you did, you would know exactly what you need to do. I'm going to talk to you today about some optional extras that you can purchase in addition to your package. The fall sensor is a pendant that can be worn around the neck and it alarms automatically should you fall over. These can be used for people that are prone to falls, have epilepsy, or even diabetes. They can be worn in the shower. The fall sensor works by sensing the difference between normal body motion and having a fall. It also has a button on it that can be pushed if you're feeling generally unwell. INS Lifeguard can supply either 9-volt or 240-volt monitored smoke alarms. These can be installed into your home, and when the alarm is activated, it will send a message to INS. INS nurses will be aware that it is a smoke alarm and they will call you back. They will check if everything is okay. If they do not get voice contact with you, they will call the fire brigade. INS Lifeguard can supply fixed wireless call points that are normally installed into the bathroom areas, including into the showers. This allows you to have a button within easy reach should you forget to take your portable transmitter into the shower. INS Lifeguard can provide home automation devices that can be operated through your IP dialer. These include power plugs, door strikes, and inline light switches. This means that INS Lifeguard or yourself can operate electrical devices around your home remotely. For example, if you get up in the middle of the night and have a fall, if you have a lamp plugged into one of our power plugs, INS Lifeguard can turn the lamp on for you. INS Lifeguard can provide telehealth devices and telehealth monitoring for you to use in the comfort of your home. The devices include blood pressure, mini ECG, oxygen and pulse meter, thermometer, and weight scale. These devices can be Bluetooth to your IP dialer and you can record your measurements at home. These measurements are then monitored by a registered nurse. If any measurement is out of bounds, the nurse will initiate a response. The telehealth monitoring service includes a monthly nursing review. Any additional nursing reviews can be done by a voice or video, and they are at an additional cost. INS Lifeguard can provide a home telephone service and internet service across your IP dialer. This means that you can use your IP dialer as a normal home phone to make and receive incoming calls. We can also provide a small internet package for an additional cost per month. INS Lifeguard can provide a concierge service through the IP dialer. This means that you can get in touch with and book appointments with service providers at the press of a button. INS Lifeguard can also offer you a mobile personal alarm system, which can be used whilst you're out and about. This can either be the Lifeguard Mobile or the Lifeguard Smart Tracker. With the Lifeguard Mobile, you can download our app onto your Android device. This then allows you to have a help button on your mobile phone should you need help whilst you're out and about. The Lifeguard Smart Tracker is a small device that can be worn around the neck. If you need help whilst you're out of the home, you can press the SOS button. For any additional information on INS Lifeguard's products and services, please contact us on our website or our free call number.